Hey everybody, Thrift Store Hacker here, and just a short rant. I work on cars for my friends and stuff like that all the time, and I got an interesting phone call. My buddy said, like, hey, my car, the brakes aren't working, the pedal just drifts right to the floor. So I automatically went out there. I was like, well, it's probably going to be a master cylinder. It wasn't a master cylinder. Uh, he had to top off the brake fluid because he had a small brake leak somewhere, which we tracked down to one of the hoses going out to the caliper. But what he was filling it with was brake fluid that he found in his like aunt's garage, and this is the brake fluid he was putting in a 2007 model car. This is mobile oil. It's like mobile hydraulic fluid from the 1950s. I asked very nicely to have the can because it looks great on the shelf. I don't really know if it's got a major value or anything, but I liked it. It's got the old mobile horse on it. Um, but he was dumping this in there into a system that's supposed to take like I think a .4, .5 brake fluid, and needless to say, it was not building the hydraulic pressure it needed, and it was probably, since it's 50 years old, because this is a can from the 1950s. Since it's at least 50 years old, it was probably so contaminated that like it had the consistency of water anyway. So if you're looking for, stuff in your garage to like dump in your car due to no emergency or something, please make sure it's at least younger than you. But hey, I got a cool can out of the deal. We were able to purge out his brake system and change that line, get him back on the road. But it's about as ridiculous as putting oil in your crankcase like that. I mean, if you own something from the 1920s, yeah, you're gonna use one of these old containers and hit some of the rockers and stuff. But don't just put anything that you have in your garage in your car. Especially with new modern cars, if you put the wrong coolant in it, you can destroy your engine. Um, we're at spring now, at least up here in the northern hemisphere. I recommend go get your car inspected. If you haven't done your cooling system in the last 2 years, go out and change the fluids in your cooling system. If you're mechanically inclined, change the fluids in your cooling system and change your thermostat. But do a little maintenance before it gets to, whatever the maximum temperature in your area is. We can see 105 out here, so we want to make sure our cooling systems are tip top and ready to handle that heat. Take a look at your air conditioning systems and just make sure, everything's good to go. If you get it done now, you're not going to have to be waiting on a shop line in about a month for the air conditioner tech to repair your car because you just realized your air conditioner doesn't work. But I'm hoping most of the people on my channel are mechanically inclined enough to go pick up a repair manual and do the work themselves, or check out some of the really great videos on YouTube. There's a lot of great car repair guys on YouTube, and it's getting almost better than the repair manuals that you can get from the library or you go to the parts store and find, because these guys are actually doing the live work in front of you. I don't know about you guys, but this helps me out a lot. I'm a more visual thinker. So if I can watch them take it apart, then I can probably repeat the process. Or go out to the junkyard, and when I have to pull the part, we do what's called junkyard education, where we pull the car part off the car, and then we know exactly how it goes back on the other car. But anyways, guys, this is just a short rant. Don't put 50-year-old fluids in your car. Please. And everybody, have a good afternoon. Go out, make some things with your hands. Do cool stuff. Have fun.